the judge will usually pull out a few goats to go and be placed. Now, at some shows they don't do this first. At some shows they want the behind profile too. So they will usually have you walk around more. Now he's getting a little excited because the door is going to come in and out, or, going back to the pit. I don't want him to do that, so I'm just going to keep walking around here, like so. I'm going to turn, and do a behind profile. Now I shouldn't be this close to the wall, but at some shows, if it's just like this, I will most likely want you, if they put you in the corner and they use behind profile, they usually will want you at an angle like this, so they can see his butt as compared to the ones in front. But if you are in front, you should probably be about here with him, and you need to keep him straight. But if there are more goats in front of you that are lining up there, you do not want to do that. And stand at an angle like this so the judge is able to see your goat's butt. Straight like this, the judge won't be able to see your butt good enough. Your goat, you need to turn him up again. Then, ready? Yeah. Don't sit your goat when you're in the pit. He is taking the weight off of his foot, and if that's the case, the twist the other leg is going to change to put pressure and weight on the other leg. Now, he is not cooperating right now as far as his front legs go. He's just pulling the weight off of it and wanting to pick it up. He's trying to paw. Now, that is not recommended. And you need to keep your goat calm at all costs. So if they want to keep their foot there and they keep taking the pressure off, don't mess with it. Just go on. Especially if you're on gut profile. Because if they're looking at their butt, they won't normally care whether their front feet are set up or not. It's always good to do that though. So for now, feet are okay. I'm going to cut it up. His legs need to be about like this. Sit. They need to be even and just a little bit out so they're wide. They need to be about that far apart. Now the judge is going to come through here. You need to keep his head up. So when the judge comes through, the judge is going to start here and is going to feel. Sometimes a judge will even go as far as he sits under here. That's just to feel their gut muscle. If your judge has a bad problem with jumping, you may need to brace. Or wherever you are, if they allow bracing, then you're going to have to brace anyway. So most of the time when you brace, you're going to brace at a side profile. Now when you're bracing, the easiest way that I can see to do, especially with a goat that's going to be acting up, is to go ahead and set them up. And then you don't need to put any more pressure on the goat, on the neck, than you do then with your chain. So you need to put your knee directly in the center of the goat and the goat will push into you. We just need to put a little bit of pressure. Now, Grady likes to pull his head up when I do this. Yeah, so he's pushing into me. Okay, buddy. Come down. Sit. Sit. It needs to look something like this. And the way you can tell if they're bracing or not is if you push down, when you're practicing this, you push down their back. See how I'm not able to make any penetration, but if I don't, if I'm not bracing him, I can just push down so far. Thing is, he's a really good goat, so it's very easy to brace him, but see, if I weren't bracing him, he would be doing this. Then the judge may or may not do this on your goat. So you need to make sure that goat is going to be pushing into you. All this does is just it just accentuates the muscles in their back and in their butt area. Now, if they place at a really big show, the judge is going to pull you out of line, and they're going to put you in a spot. Now, in a really big show, they'll have you line up in the middle of the ring. And so, and there's going to be a goat here, a goat there, etc. You just stay about the same amount away as far from the goat as possible. If the judge asks you, you switch goats with another person if their goat is acting up, and so if their goat keeps acting up or trying to jump or anything, then you need to just do the same thing with the other person's goat. If you're having trouble with that goat and you weren't having trouble with yours, then like so, if the goat does that to you, then it's the goat and not the person. The judge is just looking to see that. The goat that does that may be tired or just has never been worked with. Yeah, that's about it. If the goat has never been on a chain before, don't put the spikes on. You will need to put this side of it on. Or you can take some of the plastic things, but most people just put this on the inside with the spikes on the outside. They look a little weird, but you know, that's the way things go. I know, you want to play. You want to play, yes you do. Anyways, that's about it. When you leave the show ring, you're going to want to go and shake the judge's hand, even if the judge is still giving reasons. The handlers in the ring will usually tell you when it is okay. You'll usually go in order of how he places you, unless he just says that all of the other exhibitors are excused from the ring. You need to go up and shake his hand. That's just common courtesy when you're in the show ring. Whether you placed or not, you need to do this.